中国 China 朋友 friend 中国朋友 A 中国朋友 Chinese friend 中国朋友 So these are the new words. Let's read it again. The new words. Let's read it again. The first one 他谁的汉语哪国呢他同学朋友 These are the new words. Let's look at the dialogues. The first one, the first sentence. 他是谁？他 means she. 是 means word be means M is R. 他是谁？谁 means who. 他是谁 means she is who. She is who. So in English we say as who is she? Who is she? 他是谁？他是谁？
第四课，
他是我的汉语老师。
他是我的汉语老师。
他是我的汉语老师 means he is my Chinese teacher. 我的 means my. 我的 means my. 汉语 Chinese. 老师 teacher. So this sentence means she is my Chinese teacher. She is my Chinese teacher. 她叫李月 means her name is 李月 her name is 李月 So the meaning of this dialogue is who is she? She is my Chinese teacher. Her name is 李月 So again 他是谁？他是我的汉语老师。他是我的汉语老师。他叫李月。So here we can see the word.谁 means who. In English, that one who we use at the beginning of the sentence. Who is she? Who is the teacher? Who is Li Yue? Who is he? But in Chinese, this one 谁 who. We can put it at the beginning of the word or the end of the word, the sentence. We can put it at the beginning of the sentence, and also we can put it at the end of the sentence. So the word who in Chinese, it can be subject, also can be object. So if we say 谁是李月, that means who is 李月. Who is 李月? And also we can say 他是谁 means who is she. 他是谁 means who is she. 他是谁 who is he. Who is he? So we can say this word 谁. We can say who in Chinese. That means in Chinese we can say who is she. Well, and we also can say she is who. These two structures are correct in Chinese. This one, 谁, we can put it at the beginning of the sentence and the end of the sentence. For example, if I say, who is Muhammad? Who is Muhammad? We can say, 谁是 Muhammad? 谁是 Muhammad? We also can say, Muhammad 是谁? We also can say, Muhammad 是谁? So that's why in this dialogue we use 他是谁? If you translate it in English one by one, that means she is who. This is correct. She is who. So we also can say who is she or she is who in Chinese. 他是谁? 他是我的汉语老师，他叫李月。谁是李月？他是谁？他是谁？谁 means who. Next one. 你是哪国人？哪 means which. 国 means country. 哪国人？人 means people. People of which country? People of which country? 你是哪国人？ This means which country are you from? What is your nationality? 你是哪国人？你是哪国人？我是巴基斯坦人。我是巴基斯坦人。I am Pakistani. 你呢？你呢 ？What about you? Here, 你呢 means what about you? So here, what about you? The question is, what is your nationality? Let us follow the context of this sentence. For example, we say, in this dialogue, 你呢 means what about you, means what is your nationality? Because in French they say, 你是哪国人? What is your nationality? 我是巴基斯坦人 I am Pakistani. 你呢 What about you? But if I make a new dialogue, if I say, I will drink coffee. I will order a cup of coffee. 你呢 What about you? 你呢 What about you? Then that means what will you order? What do you like? What do you want to order? So for this, what about you? 你呢 This question, if you want to know what they are asking about, you just check the whole context, the whole dialogue. 我是中国人 So that is 你是哪国人？我是巴基斯坦人。你呢？我是中国人。I am Chinese. The meaning of the dialogue is which country are you from? I'm Pakistani. What about you? I am Chinese. So here, that's the first part is 哪。The first part is 哪。哪 means which. 哪 means which. We use with narrow words and with the noun. For example, the first one 哪本书哪本书 means which book. 哪个人 which person. 哪个人 which person. 哪国人 which country. 哪国 means which country. 人 means people. That means the people of which country. So in Chinese, 哪 means which. 哪 means which. We use with one word. We use with one word. And Who is talking? We use one word. In Chinese, there's a part of mirror word. In Chinese, there's a
Ma'am, this guy.
who is talking? Which one?
Ma'am, Muhammad.
Okay. Okay, na this word, na means which. Na means which. So we can see here. Who is talking? Can you be quiet? Thank you very much. Okay, look at this one. Na. When we use it, we use with mirror words. What is mirror words? That's a different part. That is a different part of Chinese and English. So if I say, for example, if I say one book, in Chinese, we will say one book, but between the one and the book, we will add a mirror word. We will add a mirror word. For example, this one, 本, we say one 本 and book. One 本 and book. That is the part mirror word. For example, if I say, it's like the word a cup of tea, a bottle of water. That like the bottle, like the cup. A cup of tea. So for example, in Chinese, if I say one person, we can say one person. But in Chinese, we will say one person, and between the one and person, we will add a mirror word. For example, we add 个, so we say one 个人. We say 一个人, one person. We will learn later. For next lesson, we will start the mirror words one by one. And here, remember, na means which. Na means which. So we say 你是哪国人? 你是哪国人? Which country are you from? And before na, let's see the word ne. For example, if I say, look at the first one. 我是学生, I am a student. 你呢? 我是学生, 你呢? This means I am a student. What about you? 我是学生，你呢? I am a student. What about you? And another one. 她叫李月. Her name is 李月. 他呢? What about he? Her name is 李月. What about he? And another one. 我是巴基斯坦人，你呢? I am Pakistani. What about you? 我是巴基斯坦人，你呢? What about you? 我是巴基斯坦人 I am Pakistani. 你呢? What about you? So this is the usage of ne. Ne used after a noun or pronoun, and it's forming a question about the situation mentioned above. So in this sentence, 我是巴基斯坦人，你呢? That means I am Pakistani. What about you? This is asking about nationality. So you can say 我是中国人，我是中国人，我是中国人。So this is the usage of na and ne. Here for na You just remember 哪国人，你是哪国人。This 呢 we can say 你呢 we also can change 你 to be a person. For example 我是巴基斯坦人。Fatima 呢 means what about Fatima? You can say Fatima 是巴基斯坦人。So if I say 我是巴基斯坦人，阿里呢？我是巴基斯坦人，阿里呢 means what about 阿里？阿里呢 ？What about 阿里 ？For example, if someone say greeting to you, say 你好，你好，你好吗 ？You can say 很好，很好 ，good，好 ，good。你呢 ？That means what about you？ 你呢 ？What about you？ So this is a dialogue too. 你是哪国人？我是巴基斯坦人。你呢？我是中国人。And next one, look at the text 3. 他是谁？他是谁 means who? 他 means he. 是 is 谁 who means who is he? 他是谁？他是我同学。他是我同学。He's my classmate. He's my classmate. 他呢 ？What about she? 她是你同学吗 ？Is she your classmate? 她不是我同学。
课文3
She's not my classmate.
Text 3
她是我朋友。她是我朋友。She's my friend.
他是谁？
他是我同学，
他呢？他是你同学吗？
他不是我同学，他是我朋友。
So for the meaning of this dialogue is, who is he? He's my classmate. What about her? Is she your classmate? No, she is. She's my friend. So here is the dialogue 3. We can see this in this dialogue. There's a word the indicates possession. So we can say it's like the English word of or .s. Of or .s. 我的老师 So for example, if I say 我的老师 means my teacher. 我的老师 means my teacher. And 我的书 my book. 我的书 my book. But if I say 我的同学 my classmate. 我的朋友 my friend. So we can say 我的同学 we also can omit we also can say 我同学我朋友我老师我同学我朋友 So this is when the following the is so it indicates a person which we can show the it's very close relation. Then we can say we can omit the. So that's why in this dialogue we say 他是我同学。We also can say 我的同学。他是我的同学。他是我同学。他呢？他是你同学吗？We also can say 你的同学吗？他不是我同学，他是我朋友。That means 我同学，我朋友。It also means 我的同学，我的朋友，我的同学，我的朋友。So this is 他是谁？他是我同学。他呢？他是你同学吗？他不是我同学，他是我朋友。Here 的 we can omit it. 我的同学，我同学，我朋友。My friend, my classmate. So this is dialogue 3. The main point is the usage of the 我的老师，我的书，我同学，我朋友。So look at this question. Look at this question. 你是哪国人 ？This is asking about nationality. 你是哪国人 ？Which country are you from? Then you can answer. You can answer. 我是巴基斯坦人。我是中国人。Or you can answer. 我是巴基斯坦人。你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？What is your name？ 你叫什么名字 ？What is your name？ 你的汉语老师是哪国人？你的汉语老师是哪国人 ？What is the nationality of your Chinese teacher? Which country is your Chinese teacher come from? This means which country is your Chinese teacher come from? Which country is your Chinese teacher from? 你的汉语老师叫什么名字 ？Here， 你的汉语老师 means your Chinese teacher 叫什么名字 ？What is your name of your Chinese teacher？ 你的汉语老师叫什么名字 ？What is your name? What is the name of your Chinese teacher? Number 5， 你的中国朋友是谁 ？Who is your Chinese friend? Who is your Chinese friend? 你的中国朋友是谁？中国朋友 Chinese friend， 巴基斯坦朋友 Pakistan friend， Pakistani friend。你的中国朋友是谁 ？So these are the commonly used question for this lesson and last lesson. We can see the first dialogue we ask. 他是谁？他是我的汉语老师，他叫李月。And for the second dialogue, 你是哪国人 ？Which country are you from? 我是巴基斯坦人。你呢？我是中国人。I am Chinese. And dialogue 3, 他是谁？他是我同学。他呢？他是你同学吗？他不是我同学，他是我朋友。他不是我同学，他是我朋友。So look at this. There are some simple practice. Look at this one. 他是谁 ？Who is he? Do you know who is he? You can write his name here. 他是谁 ？You can write the name here. 他是巴基斯坦人。他是巴基斯坦人。他是 You can write his name here and here. 巴基斯坦。他是巴基斯坦人。And look at this one. This one. 她是李娜。她是李娜 means she is 李娜。她是中国人。她是中国人。She's a tennis player. 她是李娜。她是中国人。And also look at this one. 她叫玛丽。Her name is 玛丽。她不是我。她是我。Here you can write friend or classmate. You can write friend or classmate. 同学 or 朋友。You can choose one to write here and here. Next one， 他叫大卫 ，His name is David。大卫 David。His name is David。他是我们的 ，He is our。You can write classmate or friend here. You can practice by yourself. Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. So you can practice the dialogue by yourself. The first one, A can say 他是谁 Who is he or who is she? And say 他是 For example, this one you can say 他是他是成龙 His name is 成龙 And also you can say 他是哪国人 Which country? What is the nationality of him? We can say 他是中国人，他是中国人。And look at this one. We can say 他是谁 Then you can say 他是 Then his name. 他是哪国人 What is his nationality? We can say 他是巴基斯坦人，他是巴基斯坦人。他是巴基斯坦人。You can practice it. This is the same one. For example, if I say, we can introduce. For example, if your friend is sitting with you together, you can introduce him. You can say, 他是我同学 He is my classmate. 他叫 Muhammad. His name is Muhammad. 他是 We can say 他是巴基斯坦人。So you can introduce your friend. You can introduce your friend in Chinese. You can introduce your friend in Chinese. And also, you can introduce yourself in Chinese. You can change 他 to be 我。You can tell she or he is your friend or your classmate, and his name is, and he is Pakistani. You can introduce yourself. Use these 3 sentence patterns. Okay, you can practice by yourself. Because it's online class, so let's practice, let's face-to-face practice. So today we learned the new words. Check the words again. The first one, 他, and we can see one by one. We learned the new words. The first one is 她 means she and her. 她. And the second one we also learn 他 means he and him. He or him. 他. And next one 谁 means who. 谁 means who. 的 it means 我的你的。的 means possession. And 汉语 Chinese language. 哪 which. 国 country. 国 country. 呢 it's a question word. Means what about. 呢 means what about. 同学 classmate. 同学 classmate. 朋友 friend. 朋友 friend. So these are the words we learned. 他谁的汉语哪国呢他同学朋友 And for the first dialogue we learned 他是谁他是我的汉语老师他叫李月 And here is the usage of 谁 谁 can put at the beginning of the sentence and also the end of the sentence. And the second one, 你是哪国人 ？Ask about the nationality. Will say 你是哪国人？我是巴基斯坦人。你呢？你呢？我是中国人。Here, the first one is 哪 You just remember 哪国人 That's it. And the second one is 呢？呢？你呢？他呢？法蒂玛呢？穆罕默德呢？阿里呢？哈迪亚呢？ And Nadia 呢？Habiba 呢？Ahmad 呢？ Here 呢 is what about? 呢 means what about? It's asking about the situation mentioned above. So 你呢 means what about you? 他是谁？他是我同学。他呢？他是你同学吗？他不是我同学，他是我朋友。Here 他是谁？ Same one 谁？他是我同学，我同学，我的同学。That usage of 的。他呢 ？What about she? What about her? So here is the usage of 的。的 is like of, like dot s. So we can use 我的老师，我的同学，我的朋友。We also can omit 的我朋友，我同学。When the following is a person, we can omit it. 我同学，我朋友。So this is the main content of lesson 4. Lots of new contents. So please keep practice after class. You can just, it is difficult for you to remember. You just remember the 3 texts. Text 1, text 2, and text 3, the 3 dialogues. If you can remember the sentence, it will help you to learn Chinese. When you understand the 3 dialogues, then remember the sentence and then to use the sentence, then that will help you to learn Chinese. Okay, that's all the contents of today. Do you have any questions? Actually, this is an online class. If you join my class, my face-to-face class, you will find that I am very strict. But for this online class, maybe I am not very strict. Just now, because the students because he's annoying me, I cannot. I have to speak loudly to make you can hear me clearly. That's why I say who is talking. Do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
And I saw that for this class, the student who joined the class, the number is not as the number the Ma'am Rabiha told me, because some students, they didn't join the class, and they asked me to write the attendance for them. I will not write the attendance for them, sure, of course, because if you join my class and learn Chinese well, then I can give you a good result. But if you never join the class, you just say that I have registered for it, but I never joined it. Please give me this, give me that. No way. Sorry, I cannot help you. The student, if you join this class, you are very welcome to join this class. But if you join it, please keep learning Chinese, not only join it for fun. Never learn anything. Okay? You are students, please study harder.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Some students, they join the class, but they actually they are the absent. Most of the time they were absent. They didn't join my class, but after the course, they asked me to write some score sheet for them for high score for recommend them to get a scholarship in China, some this scholarship, that scholarship. But you know, if you didn't learn Chinese well, even I recommend you to join a scholarship, you cannot follow it. It is not fair for the student who study hard. And the chance will leave for the student who study hard, not for everyone. Thank you. 谢谢。
Ma'am, is it not possible for you to record the screen, the whole lecture with video?
No, no, I will not record it. I only provide the PPT.
And it will be more easy for we people to learn again and again.
You can learn it again and again according to the PPT. There are lots of information and the audio script is provided there.
Excuse me, ma'am.
And we are used to your voice actually. We can understand your voice more than that PPT voice.
Though no, because some students they will not join our class. They say that I just use the record. Then we cannot. I cannot check whether they see the record or not. So I cannot check their attendance. We only check the attendance for the online class. So we only provide online class, not for record.
Okay. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you looking good.
Yes.
Ma'am, you looking good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 谢谢，谢谢你。
谢谢。
OK，再见，
再见。
再见，再见。
谢谢老师。